Hey YouTube, this is Mr. Ufail here with how to stun most decks. So I'm going to talk about a cards, like what their weaknesses and what their main strengths are. And if you're going to play stun deck, this is kind of how you want to start. So let's do the three I like to use the most against the big three: Rabbits, Injectors, and Windup. Chain Disappearance, Banish Hornet, Banish Dragonfly, Banish Windup Rat, Banish Rescue Rabbit, that kills the decks. It's like, yeah, I'm so good. Oh my gosh. So good. Banish Emptiness, this is just for Windup and Rabbit, because Rabbit costs Banish, effect, Chain Emptiness, Scoop. So it's like, alright, so I stop your combo, Windup Rat, go to defense, effect, Chain, no effect. And then Skill Drain, just hurts all three of them. Obviously, it's so hard. But yeah, it's just, yeah, all these three cards have to do with hurting the deck. With Skill Drain, that's just gonna really devastate people, but not crippling so much. But you're gonna hurt something in the deck. Same thing with Vanity's Emptiness. Especially if you pull a whole combo with Banish of the Radiance with this card, so it's like nothing can't really go to the graveyard until Banisher dies. So it's like, alright, this is pretty cool. Chain Disappearance, good card. Banish Sangan, Banish Tour Guide. Banish combos. So good. So that's really like the trap boards, like they summon Dragonfly. Chain Disappearance. So let me read you the effect. You can only activate this card when a monster with an attack of 1000 or less is normal summon, flip summon, or special summon. Remove the monster from play, and your opponent removes all the monsters of the same name in his or her hand and deck from play. His or her deck is then shuffled. Broken. Take out all three Rabbit, take out all three Hornet, take out all three Dragonfly. So good. So good. I love it. Then Skill Drain, I think you guys should all know this deck. This card, but I'll read it to you anyway. Pay 1000 life points as long as this card remains face up on the field. You get the effects of all face up effect monsters on the field. Continuous trap. Good card. Kind of obvious. Then there's Vanity's Emptiness. I'll read that to you too, since this is kind of a new card. Neither player can special summon monsters. Destroy this card when a card is sent from the deck or the field to the graveyard. Well, from like your graveyard, because same from like your card. But those are mainly the traps I like to use against the big three. I have it side decked a lot of time. And if you are wanting to play stun or play side deck cards for you to stun other players, this is kind of the cards you want to play. Well, beaters. You will see Doom Caliber, Thunder King, King Tiger, Fossil Dyna. I'll read you the effects. Doom Caliber. This card cannot be special summoned. When an effect monster is activated, you can choose this face-up card, negate the effect's activation, and destroy the monster. 1900 attack, 18 defense, Fiend, Dark, 4 stars. Doom Caliber Knight. It's pretty good. Like, it's a good side deck card, really. Mainly, so I don't like to main deck it because people can just Veiler it, destroy it, Maxi, destroy it. So it's like hurts a lot. Because if you're playing stun, they set out their Veilers, they set out their Maxis, and then they put in like their hate, and you just summon Doom Caliber. Thunder King Ryo. You guys should know this card right now. I hope so. Another player can add cards from their deck to the hand except by drawing them. During either player's turn, when your opponent would special summon a monster, you can send this card to this face-up card to the graveyard to negate the special summon and destroy it. 19 attack, Thunder, 800 defense, 4-star light. Pretty good card. King Tiger Rainham. I love this card so much. It's not even funny. It's Beast, Earth. As long as this card remains face up on the field, all monsters with an attack of 1400 or less that are normal summoned or special summoned, excluding flip summon, are automatically destroyed. So it's like a trigger effect. 1000 defense. You play with Horn, 2500. Pretty good. And Fossil Dyna. 4-star rock. falls down a patchy fellow. I don't know how to say his name. It's Earth. The player can special summon monsters. When this card is flipped face up, destroy all special summon monsters on the field. 1200 attack, 30 defense. They just set it. 6 hands, run into it. Boom. Wind up. If they don't destroy it or somehow they just attack into it, they lose all the carriers. So they try to do hand combo if you win first. Injectors, it don't really matter. Just pop it. Just kill it. Or it's like Lagia, attack into it. False Designer, destroy it. Good card. And the last two, well, the last three, technically, DD Crow and Effect Veiler. I don't have Maxi, so I can't really show you guys, so I apologize. But let me read you DD Crow's effects. During either player's turn, you can discard this card to the graveyard to target one card your opponent in your opponent's graveyard. Banish that target. 1-star Dark Wind Beast effect. This is a hand trap, really good card. Monster Reborn, DD Crow. Call Hunted, DD Crow. Wind Up Rat targets Hunter, DD Crow. You know, it's a really good card. And just you side it against the Insectors mainly, just because you know you banish the Hornets, heart of the Insectors to get their combo. And Effect Veiler. Spellcaster, Tuner, Light, 1-star. During your opponent's main phase, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard to target one face-up effect monster your opponent controls. Negate that target's effect until the end phase. 0 attack, 0 defense, but you know it's a hand trap, or you never know, you might just summon it, synchro, might attack for game. It's pretty situational. But Maxi, it's 500 attack, 2-star, Earth, Insect. You would discard it from your hand. When your opponent special summons a monster, you draw a card. You cannot duplicate Maxi's effect during the same turn. But each time your opponent special summons a monster, you draw a card. So if they summon Rescue Rabbit, they banish the monster, they get 2 saber sources, you draw 1 card. And then if they exceed, you draw another card. So that card's are really good. It's like $60 for a reason. People play that over these two mainly, but if not Vader, then not DD Crow. Those pretty much just call them hand traps for a reason, but it's really good. I like it a lot. And my favorite card that's coming up next would be Card D. I like to think of it a really good card. I think it'd be well with stun. I don't have it. It's OCG, but it's a really good card. It's just like you summon it. Let's put it in this card D. You summon it, set your back row, tribute it. Fact, you draw 2 cards. Then you go right to your end phase. So it's like you get your defense ready, then you draw your 2 cards to end your turn. But it's a good +1. Stun would work really well with it. I would love it a lot. And my next comment would be, I am thinking someone should top this YCS because there's so much popularity of the big 3. Because if people use these cards more often, and maybe play stun like these cards, they might have a run for their money. Depending if you go first, you summon your King Tiger. Windups can't really do much. Injectors can't do much unless they draw Centipede, and then they have Hornet in their hand. Or it's like you wait to like pop or like Dragonfly. They say effect, you skill drain. That's so fast. That's really gonna hurt them a lot. Changes points. That's gonna hurt them a lot more. This is my comments, my opinion. You guys can play what you want, but I think Jesse and I would kind of agree here on like these cards would hurt these people. Well, the top three decks, they're really good. I'm a fan of stun. I'm a fan of destroying cards, negating them. That's just me. But what you guys are fond of, that's you. So, peace out.